Have you ever considered the benefits of not having sex? It's a question that might seem out of the ordinary, but it's one that's worth exploring. In a society where sexual activity is often seen as a given, the choice to abstain can sometimes be overlooked. Yet it's a choice that can have significant positive impacts on various aspects of life. Today, we're going to delve into this topic with an open mind and a lighthearted approach. We'll discuss the personal growth that can come from abstinence, the potential for deeper emotional connections, and the avoidance of unintended consequences. We'll also explore how abstaining from sex can contribute to mental well-being, personal empowerment, and alignment with personal values and beliefs. Finally, we'll examine how this choice can help focus on future goals. So, buckle up and join us as we delve into the reasons why some people choose to abstain from sex. Firstly, abstinence can greatly contribute to personal and emotional growth. It's like taking a step back from the physical aspects of relationships to focus on the person you are and the person you want to become. Think about it this way: imagine you're an artist, and your life is a canvas. Abstinence is like pausing between brushstrokes, giving you time to understand your art, your purpose, and your vision. Let's take the story of Emily, for instance. She chose abstinence for a year during her university days. This decision helped her focus on her studies and personal development. She was able to explore her passions, understand her emotions, and cultivate resilience. By the end of that year, Emily had grown into a more confident and emotionally mature individual. So, abstinence can serve as a tool for self-improvement and emotional maturity. It's about gaining a deeper understanding of yourself, your values, and your goals. It's about growing and evolving as an individual. Abstinence can also pave the way for deeper emotional connections. Now, you might be wondering, how's that possible? Let's unpack this a bit. You see, when we remove the physical aspect of a relationship, it allows us to focus more on the emotional and intellectual connection with our partner. For instance, think about two friends who have known each other for years. They might not have a physical relationship, but their emotional bond could be stronger than any other. They understand each other's thoughts, share common interests, and provide emotional support. That's the kind of connection we're talking about. Research also backs this up. A study conducted by the University of Texas found that couples who waited to engage in sexual activity reported having more satisfying relationships. They experienced better communication, higher relationship stability, and greater overall relationship satisfaction compared to those who didn't wait. Real-life examples echo these findings. There are countless stories of couples who chose to abstain from sex and found that it strengthened their emotional bond. They spent more time talking, understanding each other's perspectives, and growing together emotionally. In essence, when we remove the physical aspect, we're left with the raw, emotional connection that forms the foundation of a strong, lasting relationship. We get to know our partner on a deeper level, understand their quirks, their passions, and their fears. Therefore, abstaining from sex can lead to stronger, more meaningful relationships. Another reason for abstinence can be to avoid unintended consequences. Now, this might sound like a high school health class lecture, but it's real talk, folks. Unplanned pregnancies and sexually transmitted infections, or STIs, are two potential consequences of sexual activity. And while there are measures in place to prevent these outcomes, no method is 100% foolproof. Let's talk numbers for a moment. Every year, millions of people worldwide find themselves dealing with the unexpected reality of an unplanned pregnancy. The ripple effects can be far-reaching, impacting not only the individuals directly involved, but also their families, their plans for the future, their financial stability, and more. Next, STIs. More than 1 million sexually transmitted infections are acquired every day worldwide. That's not a typo. Every single day. These infections can lead to serious health issues down the line, including infertility, certain types of cancer, and increased risk of HIV. And while these are physical consequences, let's not forget about the emotional and psychological impacts. Dealing with an unplanned pregnancy or an STI can lead to anxiety, stress, and other mental health issues. So, by choosing abstinence, you're making a responsible choice. A choice that can help protect not only your physical health, but your mental and emotional well-being as well. As you can see, abstinence can help avoid potential pitfalls and complications. Let's not forget the positive impacts of abstinence on mental well-being. When we talk about mental health, we often overlook the role that sexual activity, or lack thereof, can play. But it's worth noting that abstinence can come with its own psychological benefits. For one, it can provide an immense sense of relief, reducing stress levels. Think about it. There's no need to worry about unplanned pregnancies or sexually transmitted infections, two common sources of anxiety when it comes to sexual activity. According to a study published in the Journal of Health and Social Behavior, this stress reduction can lead to an overall improvement in mental well-being. Abstinence can also promote mental clarity. Without the emotional complexities that often accompany sexual relationships, individuals can gain a clearer perspective on their life and relationships. A research article in the Journal of Adolescent Health suggests that this mental clarity can enhance personal decision-making and emotional stability. Moreover, the choice of abstinence can foster a sense of personal control and self-empowerment, which are key elements of psychological resilience. This is supported by a report from the American Psychological Association, which states that a sense of control over one's life decisions can significantly contribute to mental health. In the end, it's important to remember that everyone is different. What works for one person may not work for another, but the evidence is clear. For some, abstinence can be a powerful tool for promoting mental health. Clearly, abstinence can be a powerful strategy for promoting mental health. Abstinence can also be a sign of empowerment and control. It's a conscious choice, a decision you make about your own life, your own body. It's a testament to your ability to steer your own ship, to be the captain of your own destiny. As an individual, you have the power to set your own boundaries, to decide what is right for you. It's about knowing yourself, understanding your desires, and making decisions that align with your personal values. Let's consider some empowering words from Eleanor Roosevelt, who said, "No one can make you feel inferior without your consent." Choosing abstinence can be a manifestation of that sentiment, a way of saying, "I am in control here. I decide." And there are countless stories of individuals who, by choosing abstinence, found they had more time and energy to focus on their personal growth, their goals, their passions. In essence, abstinence can be a powerful symbol of self-control and empowerment. Abstinence can also align with personal values and cultural or religious beliefs. In the diverse world we live in, people come from a myriad of backgrounds, each with their own set of values and beliefs. These deeply ingrained principles often guide our daily decisions, including our choices about physical intimacy. For some, abstinence may be a choice deeply rooted in these personal convictions. While it's easy to get swept away in the tide of societal norms, it's important to remember that your personal beliefs and values are your compass, guiding you through the complexities of life. They form the foundation of your identity and provide a sense of purpose and direction. Abstinence is not merely about refraining from physical intimacy. It can be a meaningful choice that reflects and reinforces your values. Whether it's a cultural tradition, a religious doctrine, or a personal belief, choosing abstinence can be a powerful way to uphold these convictions. We live in a world that often rushes to judgment, but remember, it's your journey, your life. Embrace your values without fear of judgment. Your decisions should be a reflection of who you are, not what others expect you to be. In the end, it's about making choices that resonate with your core beliefs, adding authenticity to your life. Whether this includes abstinence or not, it's crucial that your decisions align with your personal values. Thus, abstinence can be a reflection of one's personal beliefs and values. Lastly, abstinence can help individuals focus on their future goals. Now, you might be wondering, how does that work? Well, it's all about energy and attention distribution. When we remove sex from the equation, we free up mental and emotional space. This newly unoccupied space can then be redirected towards our ambitions and aspirations, allowing us to laser focus on our long-term goals. Let's take an example of a famous personality, Isaac Newton. He once said, "I can calculate the motion of heavenly bodies, but not the madness of people." This brilliant mind, known for his significant contributions to science, reportedly remained celibate his entire life. While it's not to say that abstaining from sex was the sole reason for his success, it does highlight how a diverted focus can lead to extraordinary achievements. Similarly, there's a growing trend today among young entrepreneurs, artists, and athletes who consciously decide to abstain from sex for certain periods to maintain a high level of focus and energy. They channel their passion into their work, their art, their sport, and they often credit this choice for their heightened performance and success. Of course, everyone's journey is different, and what works for one person may not work for another. But the key takeaway here is that abstinence can indeed provide that extra time, energy, and mental clarity to hone in on your dreams and aspirations. In conclusion, abstinence can be a stepping stone towards realizing future ambitions. Now that we've discussed the various reasons for choosing abstinence, let's take a moment to reflect on what we've learned. We've highlighted the benefits of personal growth and emotional development, and how they can be achieved through abstaining from sexual activities. We've also emphasized the potential for deeper, more meaningful connections in relationships, when sex is not the primary focus. We've explored the risks of unintended consequences, and how choosing abstinence can be a proactive decision to avoid such situations. We've underscored the psychological benefits of abstinence, such as reduced stress and improved mental clarity. We've also touched on how abstinence empowers individuals to take control of their lives, to uphold their values and beliefs, and to focus on future goals. These discussions are meant to encourage open-mindedness and respect for everyone's unique choices. So, feel free to share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Remember, the choice is always yours. We respect all choices and encourage healthy discussions. If you found this video valuable, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and share it with your friends. It's always great to spread knowledge and start meaningful conversations. We have more insightful content coming your way, so stay tuned. And if there's a particular topic you'd like us to tackle, feel free to drop it in the comments below. We love hearing your thoughts and ideas. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to hearing from you.